Turn light. Oh, my skin now. Ooh, that is hot.
Talk.
Oh, nobody's out there yet.
It don't matter. It's a replay.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 5th annual Line Dancing Group Cruise live video. We're going to go over some of the important information that we need to know before we set sail.
And waiting.
Welcome everybody.
Y'all ready? I know y'all. Is y'all ready? Make some noise. I need y'all to type in some stuff, man.
So some hearts, some love.
Type in some hell yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I see one like. Come on, guys. Come on in. Wait a few minutes. Get people on. We're excited. Finally, over 1.5 years of planning, and it's time. We have, I think, 12 more days to be in Miami. So excited. So excited. So we're going to get started in a short while. Hey, the names are running so fast, I can't even say hi to everybody individually. But hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us. This live broadcast will be recorded and put back out on email. So tomorrow I will be emailing this to everybody just in case there's people who couldn't make it tonight, and they'll get to see what we talked about. Have your questions ready so that we can answer some questions as we go along. But we'll get started shortly. Still got quite a few people coming on. Have over 500 people going on the cruise, so therefore we want to wait and get a good number of people in before we get started.
Who up in here?
Everybody.
32 people. Let's get it packed. Hey, tag everybody, y'all.
Share.
You got the share thing. You can actually tag individual people that you want this, that you know that's in your group.
That's going on the cruise.
So if they ain't going, you really don't care right now.
Yeah.
This is information for everybody who is going and ready to go. We'll meet most of you guys in 11 days.
11 days? Wow.
In South Beach.
Wow.
What's up, Kim? What's up, Tyrell? See y'all on this thing. All right, 33. Who we got, man? Shout everybody out. Let's see.
I said I couldn't. It was going so fast. Coming in.
Deborah, Erica says she ready. Linda said hello. Bernice, Claudette, Curl, Mary Ann, Sean, what's up? Tanya, so excited. Robert Sight, what's up? Nina, Cassandra, Roslyn, Shantae, Teresa, what's up? Eloise, Erica, Denise in the house, Kimberly, 37 in the jump. Kendall, what's up? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? We gotta get this thing started. We have 40 people. That's enough. Renee, what's up? Deborah? Yeah, so this is the actual official video for the 2018 Line Dancing Groove Cruise. This is the 5th annual. Some of y'all, this is the first time y'all coming with us. This will be our 5th time doing this. A lot of things have changed. If you're a returning cruiser, if you came 2 years ago, 3 years ago, it's going to be a little bit different format. We have way more instructors coming with us. We have a larger group, and it's going to be a little bit more organized this year than what we're used to having. Okay, so trying to give you a better product for your money. And with that being said, I think we can get started. What's up, man? What you got?
All right. Okay, welcome everybody on the conference live Facebook.
First of all, let everybody know who you are.
Oh, hi, I'm Avis Gardner, the one that's been on the other line on the phone that you've been calling for the last month, 1.5 years. So, hi everybody.
It's my mama. All right.
So, just to get started, for those people who are coming in on Friday and prior. We won't be there yet, but feel free to have a good time at the hotel and whatever you're doing in Miami until we get there on Saturday. And on Saturday, I think Carlos decided that we're going to do something in South Beach.
Yes, we will be meeting up. So 7 p.m. we'll be meeting up in South Beach on Ocean Drive, Ocean and 10th Street. All right, so if you catch your Uber down there, it'll be at Ocean and 10th. It's a clock right there. You'll be able to see it. When people take a picture on the beach all the time, like I said, you putting it in the GPS on the Uber, Ocean and 10th Street. We'll be out there line dancing and, you know,
having a good time,
enjoying the South Beach vibe, you know. So meet me out there. We're gonna turn up.
And it's not required everybody come. If you come, that's great. If you don't, it's your vacation. You enjoy it and do what you like.
Yeah, Saturday we're gonna get an impromptu thing. We came up with it at the last minute. You have to provide your own transportation whenever you want to come out there. We're gonna have the speakers, music, all that good stuff out there, right there on the strip. So you come on out and have a good time. I think it's like 300 people is checking in on Saturday. So if you get there in time, come on out, kick it with us. We'll be out there all night.
And then on Sunday, we start off by doing a registration for the line dance events. This is not the cruise registration. This is the line dance registration. And we start the registration at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. Sunday morning,
10 o'clock. So most of you guys will be checked in Saturday. So you will be at the hotel Sunday morning. So the check-in is from 10 to 12, 10 a.m. to 12. And so you got plenty of time to eat breakfast and all that. We'll be downstairs and we will be in the Regency Hotel. So check-in. Yeah, we'll be at the Regency Hotel. So if you're staying at the Overflow Hotel, which is the Crown Plaza, that's next door. You'll come next door and you do your registration, where you'll get your itinerary, your souvenir book. You'll get your gift, your bag, all your goodies in it. Yeah, are you bringing shirts? Everybody got their shirts?
Everybody got their shirts.
Everybody got y'all shirts, right? Y'all good to go. So that'll be from 10 to 12 on Sunday.
And remember, when you come down to register, each person must come and register themselves and bring a photo ID. So everybody has to register themselves. You can't register for someone in your room or someone you're friends with. They have to come get their registration. And also at that time of registration, we will be if everybody who's paying for the bus to leave from the hotel to the port is a $10 charge, and we'll be collecting the $10 at that time during registration. So just make sure you tell everybody that's not on this video, on the live footage, that they have to come and register themselves.
All right, and then that is from 10 to 12. After that, you know, it's lunch or whatever, and then we have the pool party. The pool party is from 2 to 5 with the Jamaican flag color theme. All right, and now I know some of y'all thinking, well, I don't get in that early on Saturday. When do I register? All right, registration will open back up at 6 o'clock. From 6 to 9, this is the late check-in people, the people who checking in after 3 o'clock on Saturday. You have an opportunity from 6 to 9 to check in. Now, in between these times, the Bon Voyage party starts at 7, all right? So the pool party is from 2 to 5. Jamaican themed colors. We're going to do the yellow, green, and the black. And then registration opens back up at 6, right after the pool party. And then the Bon Voyage party starts at 7, all right? So that kind of, you can look at your flight itinerary and see when you come in, because some people told me they're going to miss the pool party, but they'll be there in time for the Bon Voyage party. So those late people, your registration time will be from 6 to 9. All right? People who coming in late, I have people reach out to me. Yeah, late flights. coming in Miami, getting in like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Registration might still be open, depending on how many people we have, but I doubt it. But we will have an early AM registration for those people who come in really late, all right, on Monday. And that'll be from 8 to 9 in the morning. So if your flight comes in real late Sunday, don't worry about registration. It'll be available for you Monday morning before we leave the hotel.
Okay. And then after registration, we're going to start boarding the buses. The buses, there'll be buses. If you're staying at the Regency Hotel, there'll be buses leaving from Regency. If you're staying at the Crown Plaza Hotel, there will be buses leaving from the Crown Plaza. Keep your tickets that you will be given to board the buses. Make sure before you get on the bus that each of your bags have a luggage tag on it that you printed, like now, that you printed. Everybody should have at least registered, printed their boarding pass, printed their luggage tags. This year, for those who came with us prior years, there is no medical form anymore. So the only two papers you'll have is your boarding pass and your luggage tag.
This is your luggage tag right here. This is one of the printout pages of the luggage tag. All right.
So that is to go on your luggage prior to you putting the luggage on the bus. That's how you're supposed to do it. Don't rip it, fold it as such, and staple it or rubber band it on your handle of your luggage. So that's what it's going to look like when you finish folding it. The hotel will have staplers. I'll have staplers. Just make sure each bag has a luggage tag on it.
This is how the people know which room to take your bag to. All right. There's no way for them to know where the bag is going to without one of these luggage tags. So when you print this out, you're only going to get one. So if you got 4 bags, you need to have 4 of these. Okay. And that's for each person.
We'll have some helpers out there in the lobby, making sure that everybody understands that each bag needs to be tagged with a luggage tag. And keep in mind, if you don't have a luggage tag on your bag, it's going to be in lost and found because they won't know where to send your bag when we get to the ship.
This is the boarding pass. Print this stuff out now. And everybody in your room has registered online at carnival.com. It's available for you to go ahead and print your boarding passes and luggage tags out if you've been assigned a room.
Yes. We have, I believe, 9 or 10 people who still haven't been assigned a room, which they're guaranteed a room, just that Carnival is still working on group. Those people cannot print their luggage tags until they're assigned a room. But everyone else needs to print their luggage tags prior to arriving at the hotel because we have a lot of people that's going to be at the hotel and we don't want too much chaos about printing boarding passes. So please print them prior to you leaving. Prior to you arriving at the hotel. But don't put the luggage tags on your bags until you're getting ready to board the ship. Once you get to the hotel.
Correct.
Don't do it at your flight.
Don't do that at the airport.
Don't do that
the
at the
luggage
airport.
tag might get lost if you put it on your bag during flight. So just wait till we get to the airport in Miami. The hotel in Miami, and then we'll put your stuff on there.
Keep in mind, if you have a passport, that's all you need unless you already carry your ID on you. Passport is one thing. If you don't have a passport, you need a valid, meaning active, meaning not expired past August 27th. Prior to August 27th. Photo ID and not or, but and a legible birth certificate. It can be a copy, but it has to be legible. So you need a passport or you need a birth certificate and valid photo ID. Those are the two required documents that you need for proof of identification. And when we're getting ready to get off the bus and head to the port, those are the documents that they're going to have. You're going to hear them a lot announced and have your boarding pass in your hand and your ID in your hand. So those are the important documents that you will need to get on the ship.
Correct, Chanel. Saturday is the Ocean Drive, 7 p.m. Ocean and 10th. That's Saturday, 7 o'clock. We got a couple questions on here. All right. How far is the ship from the hotel? About 15 minutes. Will there be opportunity to register on Monday for the cruise? Yes. For the people that are coming the day of the cruise, your opportunity to register will actually be on the ship. The only thing that I require for everybody to attend on this whole week is the meet and greet / registration on the ship on Monday, which is at 1 o'clock in the Fantasia main show lounge. That's for your opportunity to register if you are coming the day of the cruise. It'll be actually when you get on the ship. All right. So the other question was, what if you want to take your luggage to the stateroom yourself? That's okay. You don't need a luggage tag. If you bring all your stuff on by yourself, you don't need a luggage tag. But just be mindful, if you have a lot of stuff, some of you have 3 or 4 bags, that might be a lot because you have to go, it's probably about a half a mile walk after you go through security to go into the actual check-in, and then to go up the ramp, to go on the ship, and then you got to get to your room. And
sometimes your room is not available to get to when you first get on board.
Correct.
So you would have to have that luggage with you while you're eating lunch on the Lido deck. So, some people like taking their own luggage. That's fine, but just keep in mind what you might go through when you have it with you.
Yeah, you might have to keep that bag with you for a long, long time. So,
for those people who have medications that they have to take that might be in their carry-on bag, keep that bag with you, or at least take your medicines out, because once your luggage is taken from you at port side, you may not see your luggage from anywhere between 2 to 6 hours. A lot of times the last bit of luggage is delivered about 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening. So if you have medications, keep it with you just in case you need it prior to that.
I tell everybody to bring a book bag or use the bag that we give you at the hotel to keep the stuff that you're going to need immediately. So like if you want to have some deodorant with you, freshen up, toothbrush, maybe your medicine, little stuff like that, you keep that with you on your bag, and then you can check the rest of your stuff. And you won't need it immediately. But otherwise, if you want to bring all that stuff with you, hey.
Another thing in terms of medications, if you feel that you might get seasick when we start setting sail, you want to do the Dramamine, you want to go to the doctor to get the patches behind your ear, using the wrist band that helps with motion sickness. Keep in mind, take that medication an hour before we set sail. So around 3 o'clock, you want to start putting that medicine in your system. Because one thing about it is once you start feeling that wheezy feeling, it's hard for the medicine to work at that time if you just start to use it. So you want it in your system before the ship sets sail.
All right, so next question is from Kim. Kim, you said, what's the difference between the different color luggage tags? It's the same thing. Luggage tags just let the people know exactly where your stuff is going. All right. I think the color is based off of the decks, what floor you're on. So if it's all different color bag tags, it's because it's represented by a different level of the floor.
However, you don't have to print your luggage tags or your boarding pass in color, because the room number is already printing on your luggage tag. So it doesn't have to be in color. It's just something that Carnival does. You can print them in color and you don't have to.
Yeah, black and white's cool. So if you got a regular printer at the house, that's okay.
It doesn't have to be in color. As long as when you print that document...
Sylvia said mine's are black and white. Yeah, that's cool.
As long as when you print your documents, you see that room number, your cabin number is listed on your documents. That's what you want to make sure of.
Yes, Delicia says you have to carry your 1 bottle of wine in your carry-on.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that too.
Correct. So we're going to get to that. Renee, leave me alone. I'm not getting out the camera.
now that Denicia brought it up, when getting on the ship, you are allowed to bring on one bottle of wine, 750 milliliters, which is the small standard size bottle, not the big fat one, per person over the age of 21. Also, if you want to bring bottled water, you're not allowed to carry on bottled water unless it's in a box or a can. A lot of people say coconut water comes in a box. So if you don't have access to bringing on the coconut water or the regular water in a box or a can, you can order it on Carnival.com Fun Shop. It's $4.99, I believe, or $4.50 for a bottle of 12 16-ounce bottles. And you can request that it's put in your room the first day of the cruise, so you'll have water. And you can order as many as you like. So if you're a big water drinker, you can order most.
I think it's cheaper to get it now than it is to wait.
If you wait till you get on the ship and request it, it is a little bit higher. For those people who want to order the cheer package, which is the alcohol beverage package, it's $54 in advance, and I think per day, and $56.95 once you get on the ship. But you have to purchase a 5-day pass. You can't do 2 days, 3 days. You have to do all 5. So it's close to $300 for one person for the whole entire week. And who's ever in your cabin over the age of 21, they also have to purchase the same beverage package. They don't allow one person to purchase it and not the other. So you got to be mindful. On average, the drinks range between $8 to $10 per drink. So if you know you're going to do at least 5 to 6 drinks a day, it might be worth purchasing the drink package. And also, on top of that $54, $56, there's a 15% gratuity charge. So it's close to $300, like I said, for the whole week per person. Anything else?
No, that's it. So before we move on, y'all have any questions thrown out there about the hotel? What we got going on Sunday with the pool party and registration? I'll give y'all a couple moments to ask those questions, put it out there.
It's a long question above that one.
Oh, we already got that.
Okay.
What's up, Angela? What's up, T. Will? What's up, Angie? 61 people in the room. I need to share this because it's 61 of y'all, but we got 550 people going, so y'all need to share it with somebody.
We got a lot of first-time cruisers, so they really need to know what's going on.
But also, people will be catching the replay. I talked to a couple people there in class right now. This is a line dance. You know, line dance goes on all week. And we're also going to save this video and be sending it out, a YouTube link tomorrow for everybody who doesn't have Facebook to be able to see this video for all the questions and answers. Are we allowed to purchase individual drinks on the ship? Correct. When you go to the bar, it's like any other bar. You can buy drinks one at a time.
Yeah, anywhere between $8 to $10, $11, depending on how top shelf the liquor is.
Angie said, "What's up? I'm ready. Is there going to be a bus transportation after the cruise to get back to the hotel?" No, that'll be on you. Like, so people that drove, that need to get back to their car, we need to talk about that too. You have to get back either by Uber, taxi, or a shuttle. The shuttles, they either have those run straight to the airport, and then that hotel does have a free shuttle that you can use to take from the airport back to the hotel. But the shuttle won't be free. That takes you from the ship back to the airport. So you got to figure that out, which will be best cost efficient for you. But I'm glad you brought that up. For those that you are driving, I've already put a link in this group page with the parking information. All right, so it's not the same company that's at the hotel. So you can't come to the hotel and tell them you want to pay to park to leave your car. It's a third-party company, and they only do their transactions online. So you have to use that link that I gave you guys. Go down a couple posts in this group page. Click on that link. Follow the instructions I left on there. And it's pretty cheap per day. I think it's like $5 a day. Yeah, so basically, if we cruising for 5 days, $25. That's not bad. You can't beat that. So when you get back, transportation to get back to the hotel will be on you. What we got? Will shuttles and cabs be at the ship? Correct. Yes. When we get off, they'll have shuttle stations, and the shuttles work. They don't leave until they fill them up. So if you have an early flight and you need to get back, you might want to take a taxi or Uber so you can leave immediately. The shuttles, they wait till it gets filled up before they leave. So if you're trying to leave immediately, I wouldn't recommend a shuttle.
Right. If you got a late flight, say after 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you can get in the shuttle. It's $10 if you're going to Miami, and I think it's $15 if you're going to Fort Lauderdale. So you have time to catch your flight if you have later flights. But if you have like 10, 11 o'clock flights, I suggest that you get a Uber or a taxi and let them take you directly to the airport. It's going to cost you a little bit more, but you know you're guaranteed to get to the airport in a timely manner. All
right, so let's reiterate this real quick to go through this to get back on track with our time here. Saturday, this is an impromptu, last minute thing. We are going to South Beach on Saturday, 7 p.m. We'll be on Ocean Drive in 10th. 10th and Ocean. That's where everybody will meet at, 7 o'clock. Get in there, will be your responsibility. Uber, taxi, bus, walk. However you do it. I wouldn't recommend walking. We will be there at 7 o'clock. 10th and Ocean Drive. All right. Sunday is the official beginning of our event. All right. Registration will start at 10 a.m. From 10 a.m. to 12 Sunday morning, registration will start for everybody that's already there that arrived on Saturday. Now, if you come early on Sunday, you also can register at this time. But this is really dedicated for the people who've been there since Saturday. All right. Register then. You'll get your wristbands, which will get you into the parties. You'll get the itinerary. You'll get the schedule for the instructors for the workshops on the cruise. You'll get all your little goodies in your bag you get. And we'll also be collecting money for the bus that leaves Monday morning from the hotels going to the ship. That's to be $10, all right? And when you come register, make sure you
have $2 cash.
You have cash, but when you register, you can only register for yourself. You can't get your roommate stuff. You can't get your husband's stuff. You can't get your wife's stuff. Your wife needs to come down, and when you register, bring a photo ID with you. All right, so that's from 10 to 12. The pool party, the Jamaican-themed pool party starts at 2 p.m. All right, yellow, green, and black. You're going to turn up. Like I told you, the pool area, dancing area can accommodate our group that's checking in at the hotel, because some of y'all gonna have to get in the water. Be ready to get in the pool so everybody can fit in the area, because we ain't got room for this many people to be dancing.
On the outside.
You gotta take turns. You get out the pool, you get in and dance. Because we got a large group if you're not noticing yet. So we got big group problems. That'll be the pool party. People coming in later, haven't registered yet, that's okay. Registration for you guys will be from 6 on Sunday still, 6 to 9 o'clock. The Bon Voyage party starts at 7 o'clock, all right? So if you come late, register late, you got time to still party with us. We will be partying in the club, which is located in the Regency Hotel, and that'll be at 7 o'clock. Come get it in, all right? Now, if you have late flights coming in, you will be registering Monday morning from 8 to 9 o'clock, all right? And going back, the hotel, we will be leaving the hotel at 9:30. Not 9:45, not 10 o'clock. Everybody needs to be downstairs about 9:15 so we can get everybody orderly and make sure we have the helpers downstairs to make sure everybody has their luggage tags on their bags, all right? If you need help with that or have trouble issues, come to one of us, all right? Now, for the people that are coming the day of the cruise, your registration will be at the meet and greet, which is the only event that I want to make a requirement for everybody that's going. If you're coming on Saturday, if you're coming on Tuesday, if you're coming on Wednesday, if you're coming on the day of the cruise, the only thing I require you and ask and beg of you to come to is the meet and greet on the first day of the ship at 1 o'clock. This is where we go over the itinerary. We will give you updates on any changes that we heard from Carnival about where we're going, the ports. We'll give you information about what to expect and what we'll be doing the whole week. So I want everybody to be there. We'll also be doing the group picture. A lot of you were upset you missed the group picture because we made the same disclaimer last year. This is the only thing I want everybody to come to. If you don't do anything else for the rest of the week, that's cool. It's your vacation. You spent your money. But come to the meet and greet to get the upgrades on the itinerary. We're going to do the group picture. We're going to do some giveaways. We're going to have last year's free cruise winner pull out the raffle, and we're going to announce this next year's cruise winner, free cruise winner. So it's going to be exciting. We got we're going to give away some free beach photo shoots. We're going to give away some free paint party passes, because we also have been creative paint parties on board with us during the paint parties. Also, in the group page link, we have the links for the 3 paint parties that are available to you guys. I think the first one is almost sold out. So if you want to do that one, I guess that's the most popular one. You better go in there now and get your ticket for the paint party. But it'll be 3 paint parties. One on Tuesday, one on Thursday, and one on Friday. All right. But we're gonna go back to the itinerary. The first day on the cruise, of course, 1 o'clock registration meet and greet. After that, immediately after that, we do the safety drill. It's called the muster on station drill, which is something that's required by federal law that all cruise ships do. They basically break down to you the process of what would happen in case of an emergency, in case of a fire, in case of whatever. We don't want to talk about all that stuff. Just in case something go wrong. So they'll go through the process and show you exactly what will happen if something was to go wrong at sea. So we have to do that. Immediately after that is our sail away party, all right, which is usually around 4:30ish. We have our sail away party. We all go straight to the Lido deck. That's the top deck where the sun is at and everything. And then you have the DJ out there, and we turn up, all right? And that's right before dinner. So we go up there, we got our cruise shirts on, which I did not discuss. Yeah. The first day that we get on the ship, we will be wearing our cruise shirts. The shirt that you have, cash or cards, okay, which is wiser to use both. Is there a color theme for the Bon Voyage party on Sunday? No. What's the name of the place on 10th and Ocean? Oh, we're in the park. On 10th and Ocean, we're in the park. It's just a beach. It's called Loomis Park. So we'll be right there on the strip.
And yes, when we board the ship on Monday, everybody's to wear their pink t-shirts, or the instructors have their white t-shirts that you wear when we get on the ship. Regarding the sail and sign cards, when you first registered, you had an option to do a credit card or cash. If you put your card on in the system, Carnival will have that information. If you selected cash, when you get to the ship, you can either pay cash in advance for your sign and sell card, which is used to make purchases only on the ship, not when you get off, but anything. If you want to buy alcohol, you want to buy soda, if you want to buy cake, and they have specialty cakes. If you want to go into the casino, you have to use that sell and sign card that's loaded. It's like a prepaid card that's loaded with the money that you put on it. And it also will tell you what time your dining time is and what dining room that you're going to be in.
Yeah, so when we check in on the ship, because a lot of people, we got 100-something new people. When you, it's like a line we get in to actually check into the ship. And so when you get to the counter, after waiting in this long line, they're going to ask you, do you want to put cash or a card on your account? Now, my mother just explained the whole process. There is one exception, one time when you can use cash on the ship, which is in a casino. Other than the casino, if you got $200 to spend, you can go to the people and say, I want to put $200 cash on my card. Or you can say, this is my debit card, or this is my credit card. Can you link this account to my sign-in sales card? The one thing about your sign-in sales card is not only your money, it's also your room key. So it's something you definitely want to keep track of. Also, those of you who have multiple people in your room, do not overlook the question in the registration or carnival website asking who do you want to have access over your account? Or are you sharing your account with somebody in your room? Because you might not know that you and your roommate or roommates are sharing the same account. And y'all be spending off the same money. So y'all need to make sure you look at that part and don't overlook that. Or if you got the two, you might want your spouse to have access to your account. You look at the check the right answer for those questions on there. She got her own money, you got your own money. Make sure your accounts are separate because y'all gonna get individual bills at the end of that cruise. And if you don't want to be accountable for somebody else's expenditures, you need to make sure you got the right thing set up. So people who got 3 or 4 roommates, make sure you got that part set up right. All right. So after the sail away party, 6 o'clock begins our dining time. The first night we'll probably still be wearing our cruise shirts. It's real casual. You'll kind of get a feel of where your dining room is. Your dining room is also on your sign and sales card. Okay, so the sign and sales card is your life on the ship. It is your room key, it's your money, and it tells you where you need to be for dining on there. It has your dining room and your table number. If you have 6 o'clock dining. All right. Also, when I was talking about the safety drill, it also has your safety, your muster station, which is where you go for the safety drill. It's depending on where you're located on the ship. You have a different location. So everybody won't be going to the same safety area for the safety drill. And they have Carnival Cruise instructors, helpers that tell you exactly where you need to go if you're not sure. Correct. But going back to dining, this is going to be a big part too. This will be the first year where we can't put everybody in our group in the same dining room because our group is so big. So you either have, as of right now, you either have 6 o'clock dining or you have anytime dining unless you requested for late dining. But you have 6 o'clock dining, which is all in that same dining room we always stay in the back of the ship. Or you have anytime dining, which is the dining room in the middle of the ship, where they treat you like a restaurant. So with the 6 o'clock dining, you walk in, you go to your table number that's on your sign and sales card, and you dine. With the anytime dining, you can do the same time, 6 o'clock, but when you go there, you need to go with the people that you want to sit with. You go in, they say how many in your group, you say it's 6 of us. They'll find a seating for 6 of you. And so that's how that would go. So instead of going to a table directly and sit down, you have to be seated. That's the only difference between the 6 o'clock dining and the anytime dining. It's a different dining room and it's a different way about going about the seating. That's the only difference. So even if you have 6 o'clock dining and you go check it out and you don't like the people you're sitting around with, that's cool. Because you can get up and go to anytime dining and go sit with who you want to go sit with. Y'all just have to go together and be seated together. Any questions on that part? Because that can be like a whole 30 minutes right there in itself. Is there a dress code for the dining room? Yes and no. The first night they might be a little lenient on you. Let you kind of go what you want to do. After that, no athletic wear, no Michael Jordans, no thong flip-flops. You can wear flip-flop women like the gladiators, whatever y'all call them, little flats. Y'all can wear those, but you can't wear the little poolside thong flip-flops. You can't come in there with your swimming trunks on. You can't wear tank tops. No athletic wear. But other than that, it's pretty... Right, because we even last few years when we line dance, we came in there with our t-shirts and regular stuff. But you just can't be like too casual. It's sort of like a grocery store, shirt on, no tank top, nothing crazy. But on Captain's Night, which is the second night, Elegant Night, that's different. It's a formal night, so come nice. Everybody should know what color we're wearing on here by now. white. All right, but we haven't got to that part of the itinerary. All right. So Monday, if you have any questions on dining day, we'll give y'all a few moments for that. 1 second. Angie says she don't have a shirt yet.
Angie, you should get your shirt by Thursday.
You heard that? Thursday, it'll be coming. If not, you can have mine.
Oh, but speaking of shirts, I know a lot of people who have cruised with us in the past. We've always had a t-shirt cutting contest. This year, because of the size of the group, we're not going to be having it, but you're still welcome to cut up your t-shirts and design them the way you wish. Tina Jackson kind of volunteered and said that she'll be there to help people who really want to get their t-shirts cut up at the hotel on Saturday. So we'll find out what we're going to do with that when we get to the hotel. So if anybody's interested, come see me and we'll let you know where and what time we're going to do that.
All right, Miss Lyles brought up a great point here. She's talking about cell phone usage.
Okay.
She said this is very important about cell phone usage. A lot of people don't know. Trying to cell phones, looking to a package deal with a carrier. Carnival has a plan as well. Okay, multiple valid points. All right, so the general rule of thumb when you get on a cruise ship is to put your phone on airplane mode, okay? Because they have killer roaming charges out here that come with roaming at sea. When you put your phone on airplane mode, you can still use your phone for taking pictures. You can still do video. You just eliminate yourself from the roaming charges. They do have a phone package, which you will use your room and your phone and your phone in your room, right?
I mean, that's another package. You just pick up the phone, call somebody long distance.
They don't charge you that?
$2.99 a minute.
$2.99 a minute.
I think it's $2.99 a minute.
To call somebody for it, got to be super crucial. But some people have, you got to make important calls like that. Information is also on carnival.com. But they do have Wi-Fi packages on there. That's $5 a day.
That's if you want social media. Social
media package. They got, if you want to do Facebook, some of y'all want to go live. They got Facebook, Instagram, and email package. That's the basic $5 a day.
Not email.
Package.
That's the next package. Social media is just $5 a day.
Okay, $5 a day
for
social media package. All right.
Then
the next package is what? $10 a day. 16. That's a lot of money.
Yes.
$16 a day for email. Oh my gracious.
Emails and stuff.
I guess I never got that package before.
And then they have a package that's even bigger than that encompasses everything. And I think it's like $25 a day, and you can go even further into your internet. So with the social media package, if you have friends and family on
I ain't calling nobody.
Facebook, if you have anybody on Facebook, you can actually call them.
Y'all see me when I get back.
Through Facebook service. If you get the social media package for $5 a day. And the thing about it now is what is required is you have to pay for the whole $25 for the whole week. There used to be where you could just do a day-by-day service, but now you have to pay the whole $25 for all 5 days. So
yeah, what I normally get, I get the $5 package through Carnival for the social media. So if y'all want to upload y'all pictures to Facebook, like Jamaica, you can do that. But also check with your carrier to see if you get if they got a package for you to do international calls.
When you get off the ship.
When you get off the ship. When you get in Jamaica, some of you might already have it and don't even know. So call your carrier to see what kind of package you have and what can you upgrade it to just for that week that you're on vacation. Most times you can't do it for a week. You get it for a little month, whatever.
Yeah, you just charge for a month.
They just charge you for a month. But that's cool too because it's usually not that much. $10, $15.
Yeah.
So when you get to Jamaica or when we get to Grand Cayman, you can make a call. That's cool because we actually the islands back-to-back days. Wednesday and Thursday we be on land. So if you get that package, you can make a phone call and check on your loved ones or say we live, babe. Whatever, do all that. But
also when anyone who's going to be using credit cards on the islands, which you can use, the island does take Visa, MasterCard, Discovery, whatever have you. Make sure you contact your bank let them know that you're going to Jamaica, and sometimes even Florida, because if you never make purchases in Florida, they might decline your purchase. So tell them that you're going to Florida, tell them that you're going to Jamaica and Grand Cayman, so that way they won't deny your charges once you get to those islands.
It happens to a lot of people.
And it
get
happens
somewhere
to me
and they don't.
It doesn't accept.
This is like a safety feature when you make a payment out of the country to lock your account because they think somebody stole your credit card.
So definitely call your banks.
It happened to me in the DR. I was like, I know I got money on this thing. Hold on, what y'all doing?
Yeah, that's important too.
So yeah, contact your bank and contact your cell phone carriers. That's a great question. Great point y'all bring up. You say you got T-Mobile.
The T-Mobile is pretty good in those islands.
And
they
on vacation.
Good.
They can't wait till I was. That I want to talk about streaming. They can wait till I get back. Ain't nobody. I ain't trying to talk to nobody.
Bring everybody with you.
They should have came with you. You need to talk to them. Let me see. Rose on there right now. They got 3 different packages, she said.
Yep, they got 3 different packages.
Vicky said you need to bring a travel charger for your phone.
Okay. We're in the room now. We're on the ship. After the meeting that we have on the ship, that's generally when everybody can kind of start going to their cabins to see if their luggage has been delivered. Your luggage is placed on the outside of your door, not inside your door. So once we get through with the meeting, it's a good idea to head to your room to see has your luggage been delivered. In doing so, this year, they're not allowing steamers anymore. Previously they were. I think I had told everybody at one time you could bring steamers. You cannot bring steamers anymore. They have a laundromat that has irons in them. So therefore, if you need to iron anything, iron late at night or early in the morning before 9 o'clock, because the lines are long, especially the night that we have dress up. The line is like 30, 40 people in line trying to iron their clothes. So late at night, 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night, early in the morning, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning is a good time to iron. One thing we didn't mention is when you first get on the ship, and I think most everybody will be on the ship prior to 12 o'clock, go, and they'll tell you, to the Lido deck. That's the deck where they have lunch. Lunch is served immediately when you get on the ship because we don't meet until
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. So you have between 11:30, 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock to get a bite to eat and then come to our meeting rooms. So our meeting in the Fantasia Lounge. So definitely go get your lunch. You can check back if you have time to see whether or not your luggage is delivered, but make sure by 1 o'clock you are in the Fantasia Lounge.
Says some reason me too.
So if anybody at this point, before we go on, have not received their t-shirt other than Angie, I think there's like 3 people who are waiting for them to come. Angie, a few other people. Please hit me up so we can verify if it's been delivered or not. Okay. Because all the t-shirts, except for the few people who already know who they are, have not gotten their t-shirts yet. If anybody has not received the itinerary that we're talking about, that was emailed a couple of months ago. Please email me and let me know you need another copy. If you can, don't send it through Messenger because I tend not to always read those messages right away. I'm always on emails, all day long. So email me for any requests that you need. Regarding where are we now? Oh, the chargers. In the room only has one plug, literally one plug. So if you have tablets, cell phones, iPhones, iTablets, all that devices, bring an extension cord or power strip that is not surge protected. They will take your surge protected device if it's if it's a surge protector. You want the plain old timing power strip or extension cords, and that way you can have multiple devices charging at the same time.
Yep, it's essential. We got 3 or 4 people in your room, and everybody got their cell phone charger with them. They want to charge it. I want to charge my phone.
Yeah.
I put 4 or 5 things on there at one time.
So make sure you bring that along with you.
Mm-hmm.
the basic stuff that you cannot bring is, knives, guns, stuff like that. That's, if you're flying, you can't take through the airport either. So, you can bring food on. Okay, glad you brought that up.
Not playing like.
When boarding the ship, you can bring snacks. You can bring candy, chips, popcorn, because they do have a store on the ship, but it's expensive. I bought a can of Pringles for $4.99 on the ship, which is usually $1.25 from the store. So, and I have a chip addiction, so I bought them. So, you can bring, all those kind of snacks, peanuts, popcorn, whatever snacks you like, candy, you can bring that on the ship with you. We didn't go over something. You can bring a case of water, 12 cans per person. If you, want drink sodas, that is allowed. But you do have to carry it on with you. You got to carry on your sodas. You got to carry on with you your bottle of wine. You cannot put it in your luggage. So you have to be mindful of, can you carry all this stuff on the ship with you? So, but that is allowed also.
All right, Angela Craven asks, is it too late to pay for gratuities at this time?
Yes, it's too late. We already finalized the cruise. It's not, you're not saving any money by paying for it in advance versus waiting till you get on the ship to pay for it. It's the same, $64.75 per person. So, just wait till you get to it'll be charged to your room. So once you give them your money for your sign and sale card, they'll automatically take it off of that. So it's no savings by doing it in advance.
All right. So after dinner, we've been through the whole process. We had the 1 o'clock meeting. We did our group picture. You've been updated on the itinerary. We've been giving out prizes. We had fun. Everybody's excited. You go back to your room to see if your luggage is there. Then you go to the safety briefing. After that, we go to the sail away party. We turn up and tear the boat apart for 2 hours. And then we go to dinner. We go to dinner, we eat. You either have 6 o'clock dining or you have anytime dining where you had to be waited to be seated. We went through all of that. Now, this is the time where you really should probably go iron your clothes for the following days, because nobody usually irons their clothes at this time. People are kind of running around, learning the ship, getting lost, having fun. That's a good thing to do too. But if you have clothes that need to be ironed, that is a perfect time to do it after dinner, to go iron your clothes, because the formal night, Captain's Night, Tuesday night, the line will be crazy for the iron and the laundry, because there's literally only facilities on every other floor. So you guys understand there's over 1,000 people on the ship. And sometimes, I think this is a popular location we're going to, so it might be up to
2,500. Yeah,
2,000 people at the most. So you gotta understand there's 3 or 4 irons in each iron location. So use that time wisely. If you got downtime, like I need to go iron my clothes, utilize that time. After that, we have our infamous white robe party. So after the 1 o'clock meet and greet, when you go back to your room, this is the time you also check to see if there are white robes in your cabin. Sometimes there is, sometimes there aren't. If there isn't any, there aren't any robes in your cabin, that's when you will contact your room stewardess and let them know how many robes you need. We need 2 robes in here. We need 3 robes. And they'll get you your robes, because the first night is the white robe party. And that is at 10 o'clock on deck 11 in the back of the ship at the Carnival Water Works area. All right. This is the water park area that will be closed down in that area, and we will be back there terrorizing the floor. And we always have a good time with that.
Etiquette for white robing.
There is no etiquette. You're on vacation. If you want to wear the 2-piece underneath,
wear something under your white robe, because it gets hot up there, and if you need to take it off, you can have a bathing suit on, you can have your pajamas on, you can have shorts and a t-shirt on, but yes, there will be clothes worn underneath the white robe.
Like I said, our group is too big. People are always going to end up going too far. So if you put lingerie or something under there, that's on you. It's your vacation. You pay for it. We understand. In the words of Sharima, Turn it up! But yeah, 10 o'clock is the all-white road party, and we'll be up there. That'll be our first official line dance party of the 5-day cruise. All right. And so most of you guys won't get to bed on time, but a lot of you will wake up early. On Tuesday morning, which is our first day at sea, 8 a.m., bright and early, T-Will from St. Louis will be instructing her workout. She calls it the Thick Chick Fitness. Y'all, that's from 8 to 9 a.m. in conference room on deck 9. All right. 8 to 9. Come ready to work out. Only thing she said she recommended is some tennis shoes and be ready to get worked. All right.
And she works you too.
The workshops begin that morning also. They start at 9 o'clock and they will run from 9 to 1 o'clock. We're going to have 2 rooms utilized for that. We're going to have 1 room with beginner to intermediate and 1 room from intermediate to advanced. All right. We have a killer lineup for you guys. And the workshop itinerary will be given to you when you arrive at the hotel or at the registration at 1 o'clock on Monday, whatever one you come to. And you'll be able to know what times, which instructors are going up and going down. And also try some of the instructors that you never heard of. See what they got to offer. You know, try something new on this cruise. So that'll be from 9 to 1 o'clock with the workshops. 2 different rooms on the cruise. Also, this is the first day of the cruise and paint parties, all right? So from 3:30 to 5:30, we're going to have Ben Brown hosting his cruise and paint party. Like I said, that first one is pretty much almost sold out. I think he got like 8 to 9 tickets left for that one. Take a look at the link that we have set up for you guys on this group page to see which one you want to do. It's 3 different paintings. So it's not the same painting on 2 different days. Take a look at each link to see which one you'd be interested in painting. All right. The cruise and paint is perfect stuff for your downtime. You're looking for something to do in between dancing and sleeping and eating. Get your paint on. It's a beautiful piece that
very relaxing.
Very inexpensive souvenir too. You know, you're not gonna be able to get something like that big, that nice, that can fit in your suitcase, you know, for that kind of price. So it's a good situation. And then that is the formal night, the captain's night. All right. So we're wearing what color?
White.
White. All right. And look, everybody's still on here. 54 people. All right. So we're wearing white this night. 6 o'clock, same thing, dining. We got 2 photographers / videographers on board. They'll be coming around the dining room, taking pictures of everybody. We'll still be doing the cruise news, getting updates on how you're feeling and talking about, you know, what's going on and, you know, kind of scoping the vibe of our group. So always be ready for a picture. Like, that night, after dinner, at 10 o'clock, we got the club takeover in the Kaleidoscope Club. All right, this is kind of one of the nights where we kind of really start harassing the people on the ship and flexing our power and our muscle. 10 o'clock, the club takeover. And then that night, after the club takeover, from 12:30 to 3:30, we're in the aft lounge in the back. And we just going to go all the way in. This is still a white party. But I was telling people today, like, you can dress down for the white party. You can, could they do white line dance clothes, or they got white cruise t-shirts they want to wear. You can do that. It's still white. Or some people, they just gonna keep their formal stuff on, change their shoes. That is totally up to you. But it is white. You know, white captain's night, and then the party will be white. But if you want to dress down white, that's cool too. We were talking TCH earlier. You know, they got outfits for every day. So, you know, if you want to do TCH white, that's cool. 757 white, that's cool. You know, whatever you're doing, that's cool. I want you to be comfortable. I'm making this about you guys. Nothing, you know, you're not gonna get kicked out because you ain't got nothing on, you know. It ain't that kind of game. So get comfortable, come out, get your dance on. We got great DJs. We just added John Woodhouse. He DJing now. We turn it up. All right. So we gonna have Pleasure. Y'all got Rondi, and we got John Woodhouse. So you ain't got to worry about the DJs. You ain't got to worry about the music. People, before we continue with the itinerary, let's talk about this music. It will be a balance of dances on the floor, all right? It's not going to be beginner, super heavy, and it's not going to be in the advanced and intermediate heavy. It's going to be blended, all right? I'm going to have this conversation with our DJs. We're going to get through this. I mean, you know, for the most part, it's going to be straight. But we know we got a little bit of everybody on. We got some hardcore line dancers, and we got some beginner line dancers. So the only thing I ask for you is to come on damn time to the events. But we're going to blend it. So if you miss your song, you come in there, and we already played it. We're not playing it again. So just come on time. Going to get a good mixture of beginner, immediate, and advanced line dances. So if you don't know the dance, just sit down, relax, get a drink or something, sit back. If you know the dance, get on the flow. All right? I'm setting that expectation right now. If you're coming on there thinking we're going to do the same old two-step all night, it's not going to go down like that. And this is coming from a beginning instructor, all right? It's going to be a balance. Everybody's going to get a chance to get on the floor because everybody paid the same money to come with us. So we want to give everybody the same opportunity to party. All right. So any questions about music and music preferences while on the ship, do not go to the DJ. Do not come to me. All right. Let me address them, and don't take any of your frustration or anger or issues you might have with the DJ or whatever. Bring that all to me. I'm setting the standard now, letting you know what to expect. All right. Every year we have growth. We learn from what we do from last year and try to make it a better experience moving forward. Okay. So let you know now. We're gonna have beginner music, yeah. We're gonna have some intermediate, and we're gonna have some advanced stuff played. It's gonna be a balance throughout the night. All right. So the more dances you know, the more you'll be on the dance floor. I'm just gonna keep it like that. All right. And like I said, this is coming from a beginner instructor myself. So there's gonna be times I won't be dancing, but that's how it's gonna be set up. All right. What y'all got going on? Yeah, for baby steps. Boston will be in the house. What's up, Terry? Thank you, Carlos. Woohoo. At the hotel, Erica, you receive it. At the hotel, Erica, you will receive it. All right. Rondi, yes. Yeah, I do got TCH White. I know y'all do. I know y'all got that. Y'all clean. I told Stephon, look, next year we're gonna change the registration up for next year. We're gonna ask you not only what t-shirt size you wear, we're gonna ask you what size tights you wear, what size headband you got, what size tank top. We gotta take this thing to a new level because TCH be having the outfits and the utility belts and all that stuff. We're gonna step the game up. You know, we're gonna have the line dance and groove crew socks. We're gonna next year we'll take it to a new level. Let's be ready. Alright? Cause they set the standard. They set the standard. We gotta get clean. So we gotta go ahead and get 550 tights for y'all to be matching on cruise day and tank tops and headbands and everything. We gonna get on that level. Alright, but Tuesday. So that's Tuesday. Wednesday, we working out with T Will again, 8 to 9 o'clock. These workouts is free too. This is all part of your package. You got your armband, you get in, get to get workout on, do all that good stuff. But this is the day that we arrive in Ocho Rios, Jamaica at 10 o'clock. This is I call it the free day. All right. So when we get to Jamaica, there is no set schedule during Jamaica. We're not meeting for no beach party in Jamaica. You can explore all the excursions you want. Right now is a great time to go on the Carnival website search the excursions, go to the destination, Ocho Rios, and put in our date, and you can see everything they offer. They're going to have jet skiing, they're going to have swimming with the dolphins, they're going to have parasailing, they're going to have zip lining, they got the blue hole, they got snorkeling, they got fishing, they got a boat trip, they got a beach day you can do, Dunn River Falls, bobsledding, dune buggies, ATVs. There's a slew of stuff to do in Ocho Rios. All right. So take a look at that now. If you have a large group, you got a lot of people coming from different cities with large groups, 30 people, 40 people. I think it's either 50 people. You guys might want to get together as a group at your class maybe and discuss the kind of stuff that y'all want to do when y'all get to Ocho Rios. All right. That night, of course, we get back. We got dinner.
Make sure, one thing, the cruise ship does not do roll call. The ship leaves Ocho Rios at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. I suggest you get back by 4:30. The ship waits for no one. When you hear that horn blow, that means you need to be at the port getting on that ship. If you get left and you don't have your passport, you're going to have a hard time getting home. So get there on time so the ship will not leave you.
You have a new home. You'd be a line dance instructor in Jamaica. That sound too bad though. That sound also, when we do Jamaica is the first place I ever received sunburn. So you want to make sure you have plenty of protection with the lotions. I recommend hats. Bring your hats out there. It's hot. The closer we get to the equator, the hotter it is. And remember, it's August, so it's going to be scorching out here. It's a different kind of heat. It's going to be hotter than it was last year. So be ready to have your protection on. If you got issues, like me, I was that sensitive till I got down there. Put your sunscreen on. Wear hats. I got to go get a hat this week because I need a new one. Protect yourself. It's going to be a special kind of hot. Sunglasses, all that good stuff. When we get back on the boat, of course, get back on time so you won't get left because they wait for nobody. Regular 6 o'clock dining.
There's something I want to mention. Some people don't like Jamaican food because, of course, in Jamaica, they have a lot of their foods. You have the option to leave the ship, get back on the ship as often as you like. If you want to get something to eat on the ship will be serving breakfast, lunch while we're in Jamaica. So you can get back on the ship to have lunch and then get back off the ship to go back out on the island.
Correct. So yeah, a lot of people ask about that. Is that the only thing we have available to us? Jamaican food? If you don't want the Jamaican food, get back on the boat, get you a regular meal, and then get back off. When we get back that night, 6 o'clock, this dinner time, of course. And then we have the ice cream social, all right, which is back in the ice cream and pizza area of the Lido deck. It's in the inside part of Lido deck in the back. That'll be at 10 p.m. Most of y'all probably seen that video like we was taking over the little commons area, look crazy. That's the same area we'll be at. It's on this ship, it's constructed a little bit differently. But it's the same concept, same area. Back of the Lido deck in the inside, back by the pizza and the sandwich shops and the ice cream. All right. And then after that, we have the glow party. That'll be at 12:30. That'll be in the back of the deck 9 in the aft lounge. We have the glow party. So y'all know how that go. Y'all have y'all glow, light up shoes, socks. Capes, necklaces, all the bracelets. We have some stuff in there too for you if we don't have light up stuff. And that will conclude Wednesday. All right.
Is there any questions?
Any questions so far? I'm going through this real kind of fast. I love Jamaican cuisine. Thank you, Carlos. Thank 757 white. Oh, no, they're not on y'all level. Sorry. Thank you. That's the way it should be. All levels of people. Can guests come to the hotel parties? No. Are we saying guest club?
Everybody have bands on.
Yeah, if you don't have the registration bands on, you can't. You're not open to the guests. He said that's too much. It's hot. It's too much to go back and forth on and off the ship. Yes, they got the utility belt, Angie. Not utility belts. She gonna kill us. Oh, you got jokes about the outfits? I mean, y'all go in. I'm just saying.
Very nice. That's a compliment.
Yeah, for real. Y'all be having me like, God, that gotta step the whole. You gotta take this thing to a whole new level. It going back and forth. Oh yeah, okay, Rose. Good question. Do excursions pick you up at the port? So if you book a excursion through Carnival, it's two good things. When you get off the ship, they're gonna have people out there with the sign saying whatever your excursion is. It was like ATV excursion, and everybody would line up on that guy with the ATV excursion sign. And then at the certain time that you're supposed to be there. And Carnival, if you book the Carnival, they will guarantee to have you back before the ship leaves. Now, it is cheaper to get off the ship and randomly go to one of the vendors and ask for the same services. But you don't know the quality of the vehicle they're going to be using. They can't guarantee you that you'll be back. And you don't know how to, you might not have no insurance. You don't know what's going on with that. But you can catch a good deal. So that's on you. If you don't want to use Carnival to book your excursion. But if this is your first time, like in Rose, you kind of stick with Carnival, and they will get you quality transportation. It's insured, and you will be guaranteed that they'll wait for you regardless of what happens. They won't leave you. But if you do your own excursion, you own your own.
One thing about the Carnival excursion, someone asked me today, they saw an excursion at 10:15 in Jamaica, I believe, and we get there at 10. If Carnival offers you a 10:15 excursion, then they'll wait. If that's their crew, that's their excursion, so you won't have a problem with doing the 10:15 excursion because they'll tell you what time to meet and where to meet at for that 10:15 excursion. So that's not a problem. Another thing, if you do have a group of people, keep in mind the excursions are limited to the amount of people that can go on some of them. So if it's something that you really want to do and there's quite a few you might want to book it before we get on the ship, because remember, we're not the only people on the ship and the excursions have limits of spacing. So I would suggest you pay for it prior to cruising. So go out online. Parasailing is one of the hottest ones. Swim with the dolphins is another hot one that people do. So if that's something that you really, really want to do, I suggest you book it prior to getting on the ship, because they do have an excursion desk on the ship that you can book excursions on with as well.
All right, 2 questions that came up. First one was, would the gratuities automatically pop up on your card? Yes! You'll go on a ship and say, I want to put $200 in my car when you first get there. You have $200 in your account. You be dancing around, got your $200, and you probably don't spend nothing on it on the first day. And then you look at your account, and you got $140 something on there.
$36.
You like, what in the hell happened?
They take your gratuities.
The gratuities came out. So even if you don't put anything on your card, they would still charge the gratuities to it, and then you just have a bill on it. So the gratuities would definitely automatically come out of your bill. So be ready for that, to add that to your expenditure.
Per person.
And it's per person. It's not per cabin.
So
the other question is about the Meet Me in Miami line dance. So yes, I asked everybody to learn one line dance. Some people, when you go to their host event, they want this whole list of line dances that group does. Well, first of all, I don't have a group. Secondly, I'm only asking you to learn one of my line dances, which is Meet Me in Miami, because most of you guys will be meeting me in Miami. All right, so you can go to YouTube, type in Meet Me in Miami line dance, and it will come up. I'm guaranteed you won't miss it. Learn that line dance. It's a beginner line dance, not too much. And we'll be doing that at the pool party. at the hotel, and we will be doing that at the beach party in Grand Cayman. So that's the only thing I asked you to learn from my dances and Meet Me in Miami. Of course, we might throw a couple of my other ones in there, but I'm not asking you to learn it. But if you want to know Meet Me in Miami, Sour, and Nice for What are my latest line dances. So Nice for What by Drake, Sour, but only thing I'm asking for you to learn, I know, is Meet Me in Miami. All right. Like I said, this is your party. It's not about me. It's about you. And that's asking a lot for me anyway. All right. So going on, I think I got all the questions answered. Somebody said something about, she said I pay mine at the end. Angela said Sour. You like that dance? What if you were one in the group that have paid gratuity in advance?
If you paid in advance, I have already noted to Carnival that yours is paid in full, so you will not get a bill for your gratuity.
But what if you're the only person in your room that paid?
You can't be. If I'm going back through my list, and if you paid and your roommate didn't pay, you will hear from me.
How was she saying?
You'll get a refund back. But I will check. Who's this from? Chanel?
Yeah.
Chanel,
Chanel
is that a situation that's going on in your room? Because I thought I checked everybody and made sure that everybody has paid the gratuity in the room. So Chanel, email me, or I'll email you that. Well, actually, email me because I'll probably forget by the time I get home tonight that question, so I can double check, because I thought I had checked everybody, make sure everybody who was...
It's either everybody has to pay the gratuities together, or everybody has to wait till y'all get to it.
It's all or none.
Mm-hmm. All right, I saw somebody posted on there, I think it was Sharima. The following day is Grand Cayman. All right, so, because she said something about the Spades party, so I don't want to jump too far ahead of time, but I am going to be whooping y'all butt up in some Spades, though. Get ready. I'm bringing home the trophy this year. We got trophies and everything for y'all. Grand Cayman. All right. So we're going to have a disembarkation meeting. There won't be any T-wheel workout this morning because we got a lot going on. The disembarkation meeting is at 8:30. All right. We'll be in the Plaza Lounge in the back. Reason why we're having this meeting, because this is the first time in the line dancing group cruise in a while that we've had to get on a tender to get to the island. So in Grand Cayman, the water is so shallow that the ship cannot port like it normally does, pull up to a dock, people get off. So what they have to do is send out smaller boats to us to get us off to go to the island. And so what we're going to do is put the whole group together in the back of the ship in the aft lounge, have a meeting, talk about how this is going to go down, get a lot of people comfortable, and then we'll go down and go to the tenders as a group, all right? So that meeting will be at 8:30 that morning. So don't go too hard that night. You got to get up and get ready to get off this boat so we can go to the beach party. This is a Hawaiian-themed beach party we're going to. We will be meeting off of the ship in the port area 10 o'clock sharp, all right? So when we start getting off the ship, everybody get off together, get off, because the buses will start leaving at 10:30 sharp to start heading to the beach party. The buses are coming free of charge for you guys. We're paying for the buses. These buses are going to take you from the port area to the private beach party that we're having at an undisclosed area, all right? Location. The beach party will be going from 11:30 to 2:30. All right, we'll have jet ski vendors on site. I think I want to get in contact with them so I can give y'all more information and get closer to the cruise about the jet ski vendors. because some people feel like if you're going to be jet skiing there, they don't have to jet ski in Jamaica. So I'll try to get more information with you on that. And also, we'll be having one of the paint parties. This will be the second paint party that takes place at the beach party. Ben's doing an island theme on there. It's going to be pretty nice. Check out the link for that. I think they have a few spots left on that one. 2 p.m.
Okay, regarding the beach party.
Registration is required.
Regarding the beach party, the beach that we're going to be at doesn't have food vendors. So we have a caterer that will be serving food. I've sent out an email to everybody regarding registering and paying for the meal. It's $16 per person with a $2.39 registration fee. So if you're interested in eating, we're going to have jerk chicken, we're going to have curry chicken, we're going to have curry goat, we're going to have white rice, plain white rice, and then we'll have beans and rice and also salad. And of course, water to drink. So if you're interested in purchasing a meal for that time, you're not required to. It's not required for you to eat to be at our beach party. Go online. You have, I think, until the 17th Friday to make the purchase for your meal. What'd you say about Ben's party?
Paint party?
Yes. You want to say anything?
No.
Okay, so if you're interested in signing up for the paint party, do so in advance. I think the registration for painting closes, I believe, the 24th, and the prices, if there are any spaces left, I believe it's going to go up higher. So if you're interested in joining the paint parties, any of them, or all three of them, register prior to August 24th. And they are $20 per registration.
Now, I think tomorrow,
paint party.
Paint party, yeah. In advance right now. In advance, I think if you wait till
the 25th at the hotel.
Yeah, it's going to be $25. So it's 20 now. So we're going to take advantage of that. You're not going to get no excursion this whole week. That's going to be cheaper than that. So let you know. We got some good questions on here.
Okay.
So they were saying, who's a what?
That was a big one.
Oh, big question. Yeah, I was about to go. She was talking about the line dances.
Okay.
She had like a little paragraph on it. That's a good question though. She said, this is Sharon Whitlock. She was saying if they're going to be instructors teaching at the same time, can we get a list of the dances that were taught that they couldn't see? So basically a list of the dances that were taught. I will get the instructors to message me the name of their dances.
Or they can sign up sheet.
Or we can do a sheet like that.
When you go and get ready, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. We can do a sheet like that of all the dances that will be taught, so you won't miss out. Okay, that's a great question. The people want to go back home and research and learn. So we definitely put something together for you like that. Great question, Sharon. I'm gonna reach out to everybody and see if I can get a list. So all the instructors that's on here now, you go ahead and email me right now, linedanceprince@gmail.com. linedanceprince@gmail.com. Somebody go ahead and type that in there for me. linedanceprince@gmail.com. Email me the songs, the dance or two for the workshop that you'll be teaching. And most in the advanced classes, probably only have time to do one. So go ahead and send me the name of the dance and the name of the music. If you want to, you can send me music too. That'd be cool. What's up, Zach? Thought we were having a meeting so we can send it off together. We'll already be. That's what I thought we were having a meeting. So yeah, definitely.
What's that?
Oh, Erica said, please do not forget your drama meme.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Small boats. You're talking about the tender. Is it 7 miles? I mean, yes, it's on 7 miles, but 7 miles is like
7 miles.
7 miles, so it's like a lot of different beaches and resorts on there. So I can't exactly tell you where we'll be at. But yes, every beach on there is 7 miles. Like that's the main strip. It's literally 7 miles long. So
we'll be out there.
We'll definitely be out there. Any spicy food, can't do it.
No, I talked to the gentleman today regarding it. He said their food is not spicy. He said that it's smoked. Jerk chicken is smoked. They have it on the side. If you want to pour the sauce on it, you can. He said their food is not spicy. That's what he told me today. Because I was telling him there were people concerned about, food being too spicy. And he said it's not.
Thanks a lot, Terry, for putting my email up there. We have to rent umbrellas for the beach party. So we have a huge tent that we rented. It's a 40 by 80, so it's humongous. So most of the people should be able to get under there. This is if you went last year or seen a video from last year, the cover is way bigger than that. So most people should be good, but they also do have umbrellas that you can rent if you want to have your own little setup, your own little area away from what we got going on. But most of us should be able to be under the big tent that we rented.
Unless you want to be at the water, closer to the water. And
Correct. Unless you want your own umbrellas, put your feet in the water and all that stuff, you can rent umbrellas. They have all those people out there for you and available. Katrina. Good question, Myra. Sharima, thank you for putting the email up there. What's up, Lauren? Welcome. What's up, Kenny? Stacy's back. Thanks.
Can't think of anything else.
Checks about cocktails. We have drinks there.
Yeah, there will be a bar there for people who want to buy cocktails.
All right.
We'll have a bar set up.
They got the bar set up, y'all.
And they also just talked to
bring some money for the drink.
The vendor today, he's doing a water machine, so the water is going to be free for anybody, even if you don't buy anything to eat. He's providing water for everybody.
Hey, I had line dance class today. You gotta get my drink or Gatorade in. All right, and guess what? I just went over 8 line dance parties, and guess what? We ain't finished yet. All right, so y'all tired yet? Y'all tired yet by going over that itinerary? Is you tired from dancing yet? All right, so that's Thursday. 2:30, we get back on the buses and we start heading back. The boat leaves at 4:30, so we'll all be back on there and tucked away, ready to go back. Dinner will be at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, anytime down, the same thing. That night, we didn't schedule anything for that night because we're going to be hot 2 days in the sun straight. But that night, we having the Spades and the Bid Whiz tournament. If you don't got no partner, don't even play. If you playing with somebody that don't know how to play, it was mad trash talking last year, y'all. I'm telling you. You got people from all over the country playing spades. Every table, every game, you have to establish your rules. So when you get to the table, you talk about board, what's spades, what's the jokers. If you play with 3 jokers, you play with 2 jokers. If the 3 are hearts, use the 2 of hearts take the 2 of hearts and the 2 of diamonds out. You go over all your rules. Every game, you establish your rules. And then we declare a winner after all the teams are eliminated. We get to the one team.
And how we do that is, by the time the games are over, usually I'm asleep. So make sure somebody tell me or Carlos who won the game.
Don't worry, I'll be there because my team will still be playing. Okay. I'll be whooping up on y'all all night long.
Just make sure if you beat him, someone lets me know who won the tournament. We have 2 winners for the Spades tournament and 2 winners for the Big Whiz.
Yeah, so each team from each winning game will get trophies awarded to them. Yes. And we'll do the trophy presentation the following day at the Rep Your City tournament. All right, so that'll be it for Thursday. Friday is a fun day at sea. It's the last day at sea. We back to the T-Wheel workout, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And then before I go into this showcase, somebody put something on here that was, boy, Stacy, I'm not winning me in no spades. What you talking about, some bad boy? Boy, it's going down. You about to get your feelings hurt out here. We beat y'all last year. Man, get off here. What you talking about? Accommodating all these people is not an easy task, and we all need to be patient and talk to him, Terry. Talk to him. Talk to him, Terry. Need to be accommodating, appreciative, looking forward to a good time with our line dancing family, and a good abroad see good time being safe and getting dance on. Yep.
Thank you, Terry. Thank
appreciate
you very
that,
much.
Terry. Yeah, it's. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I kind of the last couple of years I kind of walked in, confident and feeling good about what we had set up. This is the first year that I am kind of a little nervous because our group size is a little big and expectations is kind of high. And so, like you said, work with us. We got a team of helpers that's coming with us this year. Try to coordinate stuff and try to make stuff as easy as possible for all you first timers. And for the people that's returning, showing that we're growing and taking this thing to another level. So thank you, Terry, for those kind words of being patient and working with us. But we'll see. All right, so the showcase, 9 o'clock, is hosted by myself, featuring Big Moochie, and we got groups that will be showcasing their talent. This is the only event that we are having where it's open to the public. This is an opportunity when you first get on the ship and we all got our shirts on. People are going to be coming to you asking y'all, are we a group? What's going on? Are y'all performing? What's going on? You can tell them on the first day, tell them, come check us out in the Fantasia Lounge on Friday at 9 o'clock in the morning. And they can kind of get an insight of our world. This is an opportunity for us to show people in the outside world exactly what this line dance thing we got going on is all about. And so we got different groups from different cities that will be showcasing. And of course we have Big Moochie performing live some of his dances. He got a couple of new ones this year that he'll be doing. And then he'll also be doing some of the classic ones. So if you got people, that be coming to you and approaching you about what's going on while we, got these matching shirts on, what we got going on, invite them. Tell them, come on, check us out Friday, 9 o'clock, and you can kind of see and get an insight of what this thing is that we do and what we travel and love to do, because it's so much bigger than this line dance cruise.
Speaking of which, a lot of people may approach you about what we do. When we're out on the Lido deck, when we're in the common area, don't be standoffish. Be warm to these people because a lot of them don't understand what we're doing and they start dancing sometime with us when we're out on the floor. Line dance etiquette. Help them out. Show them that we are a family and we help each other out. I know we had Quan last year. He was just sharing dances with everybody and they were enjoying him. So, be friendly with people, but also let them know and keep in mind, our events on the ship are private. They can't come to them. I know a lot of people want to invite their people that they meet on the ship to come to our events, but they can't. It's only for us as a group to come to the private events. But when we're out on the Lido deck and you're out in the hallways, be friendly with everybody because we got to represent that we are one big family, and when you're family, you help out people. So. But just keep in mind, this event is private and other people on the ship cannot come into our private events. Anything we do on public on the ship, quite naturally we can't control that. But private events, no, they cannot come to them.
Yeah, so after the showcase, immediately following that, we'll have the Rep Your City /state/group party. That'll be from 10:30 to 4:30. That's 6 hours. 6 hours. So if you want to go get lunch, bring food down there, that's cool. Even at the beginning, if you want to bring your breakfast in there, that's cool. Come on down, eat. Dance, that's an all-day thing. 10:30 to 4:30. That's the represent your city group party. So if you got your matching shirts, TCH, just do what they do. Good luck keeping up with what they do. They dress, matching tights and underwear and stuff like that. Yeah, people from Colorado, good luck. Boston, y'all got big shoes to fill. Have fun with that. That's kind of like our sell away. Our goodbye party. We're gonna at the end of that, we usually conclude it with information about disembarkation, about how to get off. My mom's gonna go over that right now a little bit, but we want to reiterate that stuff at the conclusion of that party.
Okay, before I go over getting off the ship, also I want to let everybody know, anytime you're in an event and you want to eat, you are welcome to bring food from the Lido deck and bring it with you the entire week that you're on the ship. They have hamburger, Guy's Burger is awesome. They have a taco burrito wrap that they offer. They have a lot of salad bars. They have chicken and beef on the Lido deck. All that food you can put in a plate. Sandwich stations, pizza stations, ice cream stations. You make your own ice cream, cones, and cups. All that food can be traveled throughout the whole ship. You can take it back to your room if you want. So don't feel that if you're eating, you have to sit there and eat and can't come back to where we're having an event at. You can bring it back with you. That's not a problem. Remember, the food is unlimited. It's not like you have to have 1 plate, 2 plates. You have as often as you like. So that's one thing I wanted to remind everybody about eating. Enjoy yourself. Any other questions before we close with the disembarkation?
What's up? Sony said this is our first line dance cruise. Welcome. What's up, Lisa? Sharima said she just followed me and you.
No, we follow you.
Get off the boat. Said when it's time to get off the boat, she follow us. Angela said she going to bed. 4 a.m. will be here soon. Woo! 4 a.m. You got the killer job. Woo!
Okay. I'm going to start from the beginning and we're going to complete it with the end. At the beginning, we were talking about coming in to Miami. There's 2 options. You can come in, if you already got your airfare, through Fort Lauderdale or Miami. If you come in through Miami, you catch the hotel shuttle either from Crown Plaza Hotel or Regency Hotel. If you're coming in through Fort Lauderdale, you have a couple of options. First option, you can catch a shuttle from the Fort Lauderdale airport. It's a bus that will take you to what they call a tram, which is like a train. It costs you $5 on the tram, and that tram will take you to the Miami airport. When you get to the Miami airport, you go to ground transportation and catch the hotel shuttle there. So on that whole trip, it's only going to cost you the $5. The shuttle to the tram is free, and then the hotel shuttle is free. $5. The trip on the tram is like a 40-minute ride. So you get off at the airport, Miami airport. That's one way. Or the other option is that you can catch a Uber or a Lyft straight to the hotel. I'm thinking it's like $30, $33 to $30 to catch it. So if you got 2 or 3 people in the cab, you can split the cab. It'll cost you like $15 a piece with the tip for the driver. So you have 2 options. You can pay $5.
That probably will save you about 30 minutes too.
So yeah, because it's not stopping. The train stops at different stops, so it's going to take a little bit longer. So those are your 2 options. Third option is if you're coming the day of the trip, Carnival offers a shuttle from Fort Lauderdale for $31.99 that you can catch at the Fort Lauderdale airport, and it takes you directly to the ship. One benefit with that is you can check in at the airport if you're flying in the day of at the Carnival kiosk. So when you get on the bus, they'll check you in, you'll get your sign and sell card, and when you get to the port, you just get right on the ship. So those are the options you have. Coming back, when it's time to get off the ship, if you have a flight prior to 10 o'clock out of Miami, the ship pulls in, and I can't swear what time it is, but you will be off the ship earliest. The latest you can start getting off the ship is 8 o'clock. The earliest, excuse me. If you have a flight 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, you want to be one of the first people off the ship. Don't matter what your tag says, you want to be down at the lobby to get off the ship at 8 o'clock, because you have to immediately catch a cab, not a shuttle, but catch a cab to the airport. If you have flights after 12 o'clock, you have a little bit more time to play with, you're good. But if you have an early flight prior to 11 o'clock, you want to be one of the first people off the ship. When we get ready to get off the ship, the night before we get off the ship, Carnival gives you tags. And they give you tags primarily based on the times that you put on your registration of what time your flights are. So they saw you had a 3 o'clock flight, you might have a tag that says number 25 because they know you're not in a rush to get off the ship. But if you find out that your tag, which you don't even have to go by, but if you feel more comfortable, if your tag is too later in the numbers and you got a 10 o'clock flight, well, come see me or go to the customer service desk and say, my flight is at 9:30, 10 o'clock, which I hope no one has one before 10 o'clock, that you got to be number one. Because when you're getting off the ship, they don't look at the tags. You just get off. But make sure you're getting off on time. Don't wait for that number on your tag to be called. Another thing.
Go ahead.
If you have a later flight after 12, you can opt to have them take your luggage like they brought your luggage in from you. The night before we get ready to get off, 11 o'clock, they come by and pick up all your luggage outside your room. So keep any personals on you, change the clothes that you're going to need for the morning. If you have a later flight and you don't care about them taking your luggage and you just want to carry your own luggage, you don't have to put it outside the room. But if you're older and you can't handle all that luggage carrying, because the elevators do stop working, so that means that you have to carry your own luggage down to the 3rd floor, then you want to leave your luggage outside your door the night before. And we'll go over that at the last day of our meet and greet party, of how disembarkation works. But the most important thing is decide on whether or not you're going to take your luggage yourself or whether or not you're going to have the ship take it off, and that you keep everything that you need for the next morning to get off the ship with. And remember, if your flight leaves before 12 noon, you really want to be mindful of what time you're getting off that ship. After 12 noon, it really doesn't matter because everybody has to be off the ship by 10 o'clock.
Denicia, what the question you had about liquor, what part of the liquor, the question you have, you talking about purchasing liquor on the ship or the liquor on the island? Or what was the question, like type exactly what were you asking about liquor? You said something about liquor. So we don't know if you're talking about buying it at the beach party. Or...
Okay, if you buy liquor, any purchases of bottles that you made on the ship or on the island, they will not give to you to take to your room. They will take it from you and you can pick it up the morning that we disembark off the ship. They want you to spend money on the ship buying their liquor. So you will, even though you get excited about, oh, I'm going to buy this liquor, they're not giving it to you. Only liquor that you're going to get if you purchase it through Fun Shop to have it delivered to your room. But anything you buy on the ship, which is cheap because they don't charge you taxes or it's duty free and tax free. So it is cheaper, but you will not get it. So if you go to the island, you buy something that white Hennessy that everybody's crazy about.
That pure white?
They're not going to give it to you to take back on the ship. The ship sells it as well. So you can buy it on the ship. It's usually about the same price. You might get a few dollars cheaper off on the island. Also, something I was getting ready to say about the liquor. Oh, the stores and the casino. When we first get on the ship, everything's closed. Anytime the ship is in port, the store, the casino, the liquor store, the jewelry store, everything is closed down. It opens up once you don't see water anymore. When you're in international water.
But you don't see water anymore?
I mean, you don't see land anymore.
You're going to see a whole bunch of water. You heard about that?
I'm sorry, you're going to see water.
One thing you're going to see
is water.
Is the water.
So if you don't see land anymore, then that's when they open up the casinos, the stores. And a lot of times the store has a long line because everybody's trying to get the white Hennessy at the beginning of the cruise, so they don't have to worry about it no more for the rest of the cruise. But keep in mind and keep this on the top of your brain. If you purchase liquor, you have to remember the morning we get off the ship to go get it because they're not going to deliver it to your room. So if you forget that you purchased the liquor and you get off the ship, you done spent lots of money that you're not going to recoup. So remember, if you buy liquor, you've got to get it. They'll tell you where you pick it up at. The morning of that we get off the ship. Anything else? There you go.
I thought it was the night before.
Nope, they don't do it the night before anymore. It's
wow.
the morning of, yeah.
Get your liquor.
Yeah.
Also, if you got a lot of stuff, cause like we got to bring an astronomical amount of stuff with us. People who need assistance with like their bags and stuff like that, and you have a time with your flight, I really recommend you checking your luggage outside the night before. Because like I gotta we're bringing speakers and all this. Ben got all the paint supplies and stuff like that. So a lot of that stuff we want to be able to just carry it off and leave that morning of, but it's too much stuff, and the elevators be shut down a lot on that morning we leave, and so you don't want to take all this stuff down the stairwell, you know, and so. Anything that you don't need to handle and you have time, like if your flight is at like 3, 4 o'clock or later than that, just let the Carnival people take your luggage that night, the night before we get off. And
what happens is when you get off the ship, they have this humongous warehouse where that number that I was just telling you about that you have that's on your luggage, that's where you pick it up. So if you have number ones, all the number ones are together. If you have number twos, all the number twos together, and so forth and so on. But keep in mind, everybody has green and black luggage for the most part. To find your luggage quicker, you may want to put a scarf on your luggage tag. your luggage handle, so that way you can kind of recognize it much quicker because everybody's luggage starts looking alike.
So all the TCH people, y'all have y'all TCH towels wrapped around the end of y'all. They'll say swag on the side of their bag. They already know their bag was like. We know y'all good. If everybody that's not TCH,
y'all might be suspect.
Y'all might want to get something to recognize y'all bags. Yeah. You know, they got the matching TCH sets, luggage sets. So,
but yeah, that's how you get your luggage.
It's good because everybody, for real, everybody got black, green, gray bags. So when you got literally thousands of bags out here looking the same, you need something to be able to identify your bag. So the scarf thing is kind of cool. You know, like I said, you get your TCH towel. You went to the event this year, use your towel. And, you know.
Any more questions? I saw some stuff pop up.
They all make comments. White Henny! The fee is for them opening your bottle. You
$25. If you have a bottle that needs opening, wine bottle, make sure you bring your bottle opener because they'll charge you $25 at dining room to open it for you.
Can you bring your own corkscrew?
Yes. You can bring your own corkscrew. Okay, here we back. You can bring your own corkscrew. That's not a problem at all.
The Henny.
Any more questions?
I read on Carnival.com that one bottle of wine per person is allowed, but they charge a $15 fee for cork fee.
Yeah, so you want to bring your own cork screw.
White Henny, woohoo! Casino. Oh yeah, so casino. So we have an itinerary for you guys. We offer a lot of stuff on the cruise, but first time cruisers, you got. I mean, the list goes on. Live bands, not shows, like randomly located live bands all over the ship. Lido deck live bands, in different lounges live bands, and then they got the actual shows with the Motown and the live band performances, and sometimes they have special guests on there. Then they got the comedy show. You never know who might be on there. They might have somebody from Def Comedy Jam, somebody from BET. Great comedy. They got the karaoke lounge where you go in. That's a big hit with our group. Go in there, sing songs, cut up in there, just having a good old time. Then they got the newlywed game. They got the battle of the sexes game, men versus women. They got game shows. They do bingo like 3 or 4 times on there with big money to win on bingo. So if you're not really in the casino but like bingo, it's a good way to win a lot of money and have fun with new people on there. Then the casino itself is like a full casino. Blackjack, roulette, craps, 21 blackjack. They got poker. They got they actually do poker tournaments too. They got
slot machines. Of
course, tons of slot machines. They got the different unique like video game types games where you can like the arm grabs, money, and it got games. It's a legit casino with opportunity for you to go in there and try to win your money back. I like the roulette table, but plenty of stuff to do. Then you talking about they got the Serenity deck where it's adults only, 21 and up. It's in the back of the ship. They got the hot tubs back there, the lounge chairs. Go back there, get some peace and quiet, read a book. You can sit in the jacuzzi. They got pools on there. They took the basketball court off this ship now and extended the waterworks area. So they got like 3 or 4 water slides that go like 3 levels, and which goes into another pool. And they got the miniature golf, the putt-putt golf up top. They got a full track on the top level. They got a gymnasium with treadmill, ellipticals. They do Zumba classes in there. They do. They got a full spa. You want to get massages. You want to get a facial. You want to get your nails done. You want to get the hot rocks. You want to get your toes did. They got everything. You can imagine. So, like, other than line dance, if you're looking for something to do, believe me, if this is your first cruise in general, sometimes you might miss something because you want to go do something else.
Oh, and they also have, that's another thing. They have an itinerary what they call a fun time. Fun times, which every day tells you all day long what's going on the ship. But what they've did, the state of the art, is that you can download an app that's called
Carnival Hub.
And that way you can actually walk around the ship with your phone in airplane mode and see all the things that are going on, and you can hit favorite and that'll pop up and tell you, remind you what time you're something you want to do is going to be happening. So you can see everything that's going on.
And the app is free.
And the app is free. So, and you have to download that app prior to you getting on the ship or before the ship sets sail. But do it now. If you're on your phone right now, do it now. It's called the...
don't do it now.
Don't do it now.
You gotta watch us.
Yeah, that's right. So after we hang up, after we're done, go download the app on your phone so that when you get on the ship, you can see all the things that's going on. And by the way, if you've seen some of the postings that Carlos has done where you see the countdown of the ship when we're getting ready to sail, that's where the app's coming from. So that way, if everybody wants to start posting that app on our Line Dance Cruise page, you can do so. But that's the only thing you can do right now in the States with that app. But once you get on the ship, you can start seeing the activities. Also, with the app, it's a great feature, which is not free. It's $5 for the whole cruise. It's still cheap. It's not $5 a day. It's $5 for the whole cruise. Once we get on board, Carnival Hub app is also used to communicate with other people on the ship.
So it's like texting, basically. So everybody who has Carnival Hub can communicate. Hey, where y'all at? What is y'all at the comedy show still? Or what workshop you at? Is a way to contact other people. Or hey, where y'all at? Meet me at the ice cream station. Meet me at the pizza shop. Meet me at the casino. It's a way to communicate with other people. So the app is free, and you can use it to view pictures taken with Carnival photographers, or you can view the itinerary of what's going on with the cruise ship. But if you pay additional $5, which is the one-time $5 fee, you can use it to communicate with other people who have that app. So if your group want to go ahead and pay that $5 for that, that'll be great because they'll be able to communicate with each other. Especially if you got people that need assistance, you want to know where they at, if they need help, or if they want to get in contact with you. It's good to have this app. We have quite a few people in our group that might need special assistance. So I think you might want to look into that app.
And it's $5 for the whole week, and you will have to know, I think, either the person's folio number, which is on their card, or their name. It's how you get in contact with them. And something that I was ready to say, and I just lost my train of thought regarding that app. But yeah. Oh, you pay for it when you get on the ship. It's not paid for in advance. You pay for it.
Yeah, because you can't do nothing with the app right now.
Yeah.
The only thing it does now is count down to your cruise.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
So you select your cruise date, which is the 27th of August, and then it just counts down. And then once we get on board, you click the button that says boarding.
And then all the information pops up.
Everything starts.
And then if you want the communication app, you go download it and pay the $5. And I think they charge the $5 to your room. I don't think you have to use a card. But it's a good communication tool.
When you want that fella to meet you at your room, like, boom, meet me at my room, boo boo. No, I'm just playing with y'all. Yeah, all that good stuff, man.
Any more questions?
Any more questions? What y'all got? Know y'all excited?
Popping up. I can't see how far in front of me.
I don't think I see a white Henny up there. What you talking about? She ready? Yes, bingo, and a DJ. Please, what is the name of the app again? Carnival Hub.
It's just a Carnival Hub. HUB.
They typed it.
Somebody typed it for them. Thank you.
Thanks, Sharima. Carnival Hub. Thanks, Teresa. I just downloaded it on my phone.
See, she did it while she was on watching us. So yeah, definitely do that.
Still got 60.
Any other questions before we sign off? Remember, when you pack in your suitcase, for the most part, you only need 2 outfits a day. When we get off the ship in the morning, going to the islands, you need an outfit. When you are going to come back on the ship and change clothes for the rest of the evening, that's basically the 2 outfits you need, unless you're doing exercise in the morning or going to the gym or the elegant night that we have. But for the most part, we just do 2 outfits. Don't overpack. 1 big luggage and a carry-on is basically, unless you're coming in early or staying later, is all you really need.
Y'all know I just went to Miami, right? I went to Miami a couple weeks ago. Me and Tyrell, we had 1 backpack apiece. And we didn't even wear everything we had. We overpacked with a backpack. We going to tropical climate.
You're hot.
You think you're going to be wearing all these clothes and all this stuff? You're going to be out there with your bathing suit on, with some coochie cutters on. You're going to be out there with your flip-flops. You're not going to be walking around no heels all day long. The stuff that you think you're going to wear, those emergency outfits that you packing, you're not going to wear them.
Yeah, Denicia said she was going to bring a lot of shoes because she likes shoes, but I don't think she's wearing all of them she bought. But she said, don't forget your fans, Sony. Yep, don't forget your fans. It's hot. Don't forget your hats, your suntan. We black folks do tan. Do burn. So don't forget that as well. And another thing, bottles. When we're off on the ship as well as off the ship, it's a good idea if you bring an empty water bottle, because that way you don't have to continuously fill it up if you like a lot of juice to drink while you're on the ship, you can fill the bottle up. If you order the bottled water, quite naturally, you have that. But you can also bring bottles, empty bottle containers that keeps your water cold. Because I have one that I purchased off the ship, and it keeps your water cold. That when you're getting off the ship, if you want cold water versus having to keep getting ice. But it's a good idea to bring your own water bottle.
One of these, all these come from the Dollar General, a dollar store, Family Dollar. You keep these around because the cups they have on the ship are these small little communion cups that's gonna aggravate the hell out of you.
Yeah.
See, I can't get no juice out of there after I put ice in it. I ain't got nothing to drink. Right. So you get one of these, you be good all day. That's what we do.
So yeah, bring that with you. It's very convenient. For the most part, I think that is it with information. Yeah, I think we
also, you get in your room, they're gonna have a menu in there. They got two sides. They got the free side. They got the side where stuff costs. Utilize the hell out of the free side, because you paying those gratuities, which is basically paying for the people at the dinner time, the room steward, all the services that you get for free. So utilize your room service. If you laying in the bed and you want a snack, you don't have to necessarily get up to go get it. You can lay there, look at that menu, see what, turkey sandwich. Let me get that. Utilize the things on that menu in your room. A lot of that stuff is free. Utilize it. Call the room service. They'll bring it to you. Breakfast in bed, dinner in bed. Check it out. Check out the menu. It's a good feature. Get a bubble at Walmart. Keeps drinks cold for 24 hours.
Yeah, I have that container.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it works real good.
What about the silver bullet that keeps the drinks cold? Yes, that's another good one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, utilize. What's up, Lydia? Lydia Hall. Utilize that room service. You paid your money, y'all. I want y'all to be able to say you got good sleep, you ate good, you danced it off after you ate, and you enjoyed all the amenities. I mean, you probably won't even utilize everything on this ship there is. You probably won't even see all the spaces, but definitely take time to get lost.
Learn the ship.
And this, get what you pay for, utilize your downtime. Like I said, paint parties, the thousands of things they have available to you on the ship. You can get with the photographers. They running photo packages. Oh,
when we're on the ship, for those people who've never cruised before, throughout the whole week of the ship, they have little stations with backdrops that the photographer is taking pictures. I always encourage everybody, take all the pictures. You're not obligated by not one picture. Just take all of them. Enjoy, because there might be pictures that you do take, because they do have beautiful pictures. You actually make you look better than you really look. But just in case you decide you want to purchase one or two or three, that you have that option. But you stop and take a picture. I don't care what you have on. If you have your bathing suit on, like I did one year, took my cover up off, took some bathing suit pictures. I just loved it. So just enjoy all the picture taking that they do. Any more questions? Or these are just comments.
Everybody excited. Ready for my vacation. Team no sleep.
You're gonna sleep when you get back, right?
Room service is thebomb.com on the ship. Yes, it is. I be on that joint. I think they took off some of my favorite dessert stuff, because people like me used to kill them. I was on there getting cheesecake at night, 2 o'clock in the morning. Let me get me a New York cheesecake. Sent to the room. I think they put that on the side that costs money there. They messed it up. I messed it up for y'all, so I was getting too much free stuff.
Yeah, the lobster.
They changed the lobster on us because of me. 2 years ago, I was ordering 7 lobster tails at dinner time. Now they only do seafood night unless you go on a 6 or 7 day cruise. Like, come on, man.
You can buy it.
And you can buy it, but it's not part of the regular menu anymore. What we got going? We talking about room service. Please, that room would be for 2.5 hours of sleep we get. And call me Shay. Sorry. All right, Shay. She said she ain't going to sleep.
You sleep when you get back home.
You're going to be sleeping on the deck with Shireen.
And Quan.
And Quan. They be out there sleeping with the birds, with the seagulls. Talking about bird call. Do they rent scooters? Do they? Oh, yeah. They gonna... Oh, you got to talk about that.
Now, you talking about scooters for people who need, like, hover rounds or scooters off the ship?
I think you're talking about scooters on the island.
Okay.
But yeah, clarify that though. But speaking of that, that's one thing a lot of people don't be ready for. When you get to these islands, especially Jamaica and the Bahamas pretty bad too. These people are, it's borderline third world country. These people are struggling for money. And they're going to be badgering you as soon as you get off the boat. Come buy my this, come buy my that, come into my store, come check me out. And every city got it. You got an area where you go to a mall or something and they got their little foreign people that be trying to get you to come to their store and buy their stuff and do, But this is gonna be that times 10. I've seen people get in a fight over a $1 necklace purchase. Somebody wanted me to buy a necklace from their store. And the guy didn't have the color I want. He said that he'll be right back. And then I went and bought it from the guy next to him. And he fought the guy. And it's serious out there. People don't have money. They need money. Be careful with that stuff. Don't have your money out. Don't, just...
Oh, and they take U.S. money. You don't have to convert it.
Jamaica take everything. You EBT, food stamps. They taking everything out there. They need it. I'm telling y'all, it's a different kind of world. So just be conscious of that. Y'all having a full conversation. I'll text you. Got to have my escargot. Ain't nothing wrong eating a little snail every once in a while. Yeah, that cheesecake, Angela. That joint is the truth. Oh my God. She said, I need seafood. Yeah, I also recommend that. It's a great opportunity for you to try stuff that you would normally not try at home.
Alligator?
On a cruise ship, exactly. Alligator, escargot. They got the goat, lamb, what else do they do? They got the
pork chops.
They got so much exotic stuff that be on there on the menu sometimes. If you heard of it, you always wanted to try it. You can try it. It's free. Try it. You don't like it, get something else. When you go to the dinner time, don't think it's like a regular format. You get one entree, one appetizer. You can tell them, I want these 2 appetizers, I want these 2 entrees, I want these 2 desserts, and they'll bring them out. And guess what? You can ask for more than that. So don't think you can get 1 entree, 1 appetizer, 1.
Eat as much as you want.
I'm gonna get my money back just in food alone. I'm gonna owe them money when I leave that boat. I'm gonna eat more than what I paid for. So I recommend you know, I'm not saying OD on the food, but be comfortable and it's your money, man. Get your money worth. Go in on these people. Yeah. What y'all talking about? Me too, so man. I love lamb. Woo! Thanks for the live broadcast. Good night. All right, Miss Harris, you have a good one. I've had gator and goat before. Okay, me too. I love it. 3rd time in Jamaica. All right. So what we're going to do is end this broadcast. Share this with people who you know that are going with us. And like I said, tomorrow we're going to have this video available on YouTube and we're going to email it to the whole group, all right? So they can actually get it individually. And we appreciate all you guys for tuning in. It's probably not that late for you guys on the West Coast. It's probably really super early for y'all. But over here, it's getting kind of late, so we're not going to hold you up. Some of y'all got to go to work in the morning and stuff like that. Some of you guys are retired, like this lady over here. And you guys be on the lookout for emails and updates we have for y'all. I love you guys. Those of you jumping in. Remember, Saturday we just added that we will be going to South Beach, 7 p.m. Ocean Drive and 10th Street, that intersection. It's a clock right there on the strip. On the park side is the main restaurants and hotels in the park side of it's called Loomis Park on the beach. So 10th and Ocean, that intersection, 7 o'clock Saturday. We're gonna be out there in the park turning up, music on deck, and then of course we probably do some bar hopping and clubbing and stuff. So come on,
meet us there. Meet us there.
See y'all, love y'all, man. Look, work with us. We're gonna try to work with you, try to accommodate you. We got a whole hospitality team coming with us this year. So
we ready.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Go.